Is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, welcome to the webinar. Ron here at Ablesys, and we'll take a look at the charts. We have a swing. We're going to take a look at a swing trading chart, and then we're going to take a look at the Tesla, which is what I'm going to look at first, and then we'll take a look at the E-mini S&P chart, which has really been just been a fantastic week. Yesterday could have been the best day of the year, and we've had some pretty unbelievable days with all the great volatility. And then, another winning day again today. So good stuff. And wow, it's been great. So let's jump in and take a look here. Are you able to see the chart okay? Because I know last week, just want to make sure that you can see the Tesla. This is the 2-hour daily combination. Okay, great. All right, great. Thanks, Sid. Thanks, Charles, James, Paul, Abrar, Michael. Thanks, guys. Okay, so this is a Tesla chart because the Able Trend works, just as accurately for swing trading stocks as it does for intraday trading futures, which is very popular with the software. And it's the same rules. That's the nice part. Nothing's different. I mean, if I told you this was a euro chart or a corn chart, or if this was a position long-term trading, daily, weekly chart, or if it was a 1 minute, 3 minute. You still see the same colors and dots and signals. It's the same buy and sell rules. The trading rules are all the same. So the way we do that, and we keep it simple. I mean, if you had Tesla, and by the way, in between the black line is a day, is a trading day. There's only 3 bars per day because it's 130 minutes, and there's 390 minutes in a trading day. So it goes exactly 3 times. That's why we picked this chart, because Able Trend always uses 2 time frames combined into 1 chart. That's what makes it so accurate, and how it filters out a lot of false signals and choppy markets before they start. Not after you got beat up. that wouldn't help anybody. So you can see back here we have a perfect triple confirmation trade. We got the big bar in the middle, and that just means a trend change on the lower time frame. But we have to have the blue X. We've got to have the higher time frame agree. We need to have both time frames agree before we take a trade. So that's a triple confirmation trade. It's a blue bar, that means up. You've got a blue small dot below it, that means that's a buy signal on the 2-hour chart. And you've got the blue cross. Well, that's a buy signal on the daily chart, which has been that way for months now. And that was just a home run trade right there. We're stopped out there when the price closes under the blue dots. So that was a huge winner right there. We're in a Tesla here at about 850, and just 2 weeks later we were out at 960. We picked up over 110 points in 2 weeks. Option traders killed them. That's a huge winning trade there. Now, this is what we call a no trade zone. Again, no matter what chart you're looking at, no matter what market, no matter what time frame, that's a no trade zone. You've got red and blue together. That means two different time frames are kind of disagreeing with each other. We call that a no trade zone. We just leave it alone. It's as simple as that. Now we've had nothing but blue buy signals on the daily. This is support now. Price go right to the blue dot 3 times here, stops. Goes to the X here, stops. Does it again here, stops. The blue dots and the blue X's block the prices from going lower. That's a nice wall of protection under the price. So right there is the perfect place to get into the trade. That was only 5 days ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 trading days ago. So that was last week. Last week, anybody who has Abletrend and swing trade stocks, whether you trade shares, whether you trade options, that's up to you. The software works the same. If you know that Tesla's going to go up or any stock's going to go up or down, you can buy shares or puts or calls. That's your that's your decision there. We don't tell anybody how to trade. We're just going to give you very accurate direction and very, very low risk trades with a high profit potential. But again, they'll be losing trades. There's no perfect system, nor is this. So I don't like to ever exaggerate or I don't like when that's done to me. So, I mean, there will be losing trades. You can guarantee that. However, they're going to be much, much smaller and many less losing trades than the winning trades. Obviously, we're here 20 years because it's working. Otherwise, I wouldn't want it, nor would anybody else. Wouldn't blame you for that. So we got a beautiful signal over here. Right around 1,000 was the price. Just a week ago on Tesla, we're still in the trade today at 1389. I mean, that's a huge amount of money in just a week for option traders. That's big, big money. And as long as you stay above the blue dots, you're safe. Stay in the trade. Again, that's the short-term support, which stops it from going lower. And then you got the longer term, the daily chart on the X's. So the point is everything is blue. Now, when you got green bars, just means it's going to go a little sideways. And at the moment, our stop would be right here. Second tier, second level of dots under the price. Not the first level, which is right there, because the price is up here. Second lower level. So we got to stop at about 1270. We got in at 1,000. So, we're obviously playing with house money and a lot of it because we're going to make a ton of money on this trade. And it's the same colors and dots, same rules no matter what you trade. You say, well, I like to trade Apple. Okay, great. All I did was type AAPL on the keyboard, and as I was typing, the box pops up. You just click on one frame. There's your Apple chart. Again, no red anywhere on the chart. Stay in the trade. You're safe. Blue bars, blue dots. Only when you see red is when Abletrend says, we're heading into a downtrend. Otherwise, we're just going to stay in it. Microsoft, you can pick anything you like. Doesn't matter. That's how you change the symbol. Microsoft, same thing about 5 days ago, had a beautiful buy signal right there and, doing great on the trade. Now, it was down today a little bit, slight little down day, but, the market goes up. We're in the, most powerful uptrend in the history of the market. So, obviously, the buy signals are much stronger and longer and more rewarding than the sell signals. That holds true for the intraday trading too. So when you're day trading, long-term, especially swing and position trading on stocks, you always want to give it a little more breathing room for the buy signals because they're so much stronger and they're so much more powerful the past 4 months in this huge uptrend that we're in. Okay, let's jump in and look at intraday because so many people use Abletrend and very serious traders who trade a lot of money, many contracts, use it for day trading also. So at the beginning it was very kind of choppy, bouncy at the beginning of the day here. As you can see, lately I'd even almost wait a couple of minutes just because the open's been kind of choppy and bouncy, but that's okay. I mean, we had a nice uptrend there. The software says then a downtrend here, but it's kind of we're going to hold off on that. I mean, yeah, there was a winning signal, but that was really hard to trade that. So I'm really fair about stuff, and I want to just get into very this is the beginner webinar also. So I want to keep it real simple and not even count that. Here you have a very obvious, clear-cut triple confirmation buy signal. You've got a blue bar, you've got a blue 2-minute X buy signal, you've got the blue 1-minute dot. That's the buy signal on the 1 minute. You got the blue minute minute. This is a mini NASDAQ 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute chart. But the price bars are all 1 minute. The signals are all 1 minute. The lower can't go lower than 1. This is a 1 minute chart. I've added 2 minute support and 3 minute support. And that's all red and blue dots and X's. So what's the key? To keep it simple, we just want to have all the same color. That's all it is. Keep it simple. Let the algorithms do all the dirty work, and boy, is it good at that. Keeping us at the right side of the market most of the time now, and we're going to have stop losses in place, so there will be losses. Obviously, there's going to be losing trades. There's no perfect system, but they're small. Nobody's ever going to get beat up for 50 or 100 or 200 points on a losing trade. Yet yesterday was 160 points profit. One day, not trading multiple, one contract, one lot, one day was 7 trades, 5 winners, 2 losers. We were 160 points profit yesterday. But you got to be very disciplined, and you got to take the trades. No thinking, no emotion, just like a robot. That's the hardest part for you, me, and everybody, because we use our emotions, and that's where people get in trouble. A lot of people say, I just couldn't do it. Some people, you can give them tomorrow's results today. Wait a minute. I mean, today's results, I already have today's results for tomorrow, what's going to happen tomorrow, and they'll lose. And you go, well, how's that possible? You already know. You have a magic crystal ball. They'll still lose. You say, how can that be? When you're doing it real time with real money on the line, your emotions get in the way. And and some people would actually still lose. And I get that. It's just not for everybody. That's okay. Day trading is not very stressful. There's a lot of ins and outs. You got to be very disciplined. You have to be very patient, and you have to be very focused on the chart. No, I stepped away. No, I'll later. No, well, I missed today. I did not. That's fine. And they could do everything they want, their money, but you have to be very serious to be successful. Now, anybody can have a lucky day, but I'm talking to be very successful consistently every day, day after day after day. Not a lucky day every once in a while. That's got to be very unemotional, very disciplined. That's why we give you a 30-day trial to test it out first, to see compared to what you normally use, still use what you normally use, and compare. If it's able to trend better, obviously it's worth it to buy it. And after the 1 month trial, it's either a 1 year or a lifetime license. Those are the 2 options. You see what you think. I mean, 20,000 people, liked it enough after they tried it for the 1 month to buy it. It's up to you. Only counts what you think, not what I say. And the results, they're right on the chart, because there's a lot of money on these charts for anybody who can be very disciplined and take the trades. So we got a nice buy signal there, which was stopped out. Stop is at the second lower row of blue dots. Okay, so we lost on that first trade. I'd like to point that out. It's going to be some losing trades. However, there's your sweet spot. And that was a home run right there. After losing about 10 points on the first trade, we got the sweet spot, and we picked up 40 points on the next trade. Let's call it 30, because I like to add for slippage and commissions and everything. I like to downplay the winning trades and make sure I show you the losing trades. Kind of opposite of what most people do. But that's the fair way to do it, because I want to keep it very realistic. So after first losing trade, we did great on the second trade. Obviously, a no trade zone. There's a very clear-cut, obvious triple confirmation buy signal. Blue bar, first blue bar, blue dot, blue 2 X. I mean, the chart is just screaming at us that it's a super low risk, very confirmed trade in all different time frames. Everything is blue, and you want to get in the first time it comes in. Not up here if you already, after the software signal gave everyone 20 or 30 points profit. Too late. So when can I get in if that does happen? You get in on the pullbacks back to the blue dots if it pulls back to the blue dot. Otherwise, just wait for the next signal. Plenty of trains leaving the station. But those are the great places to get in if you miss the beginning of the trade, the pullbacks back to support, because they so often bounce off of the blue dot and go back higher. Second trade of the day, it's a good one. We picked up 15 points. That's $300, by the way. Every 1 point is $20 in the mini NASDAQ. That's like I said, yesterday we was 160 points profit for the day. That's 3,200 for 7 trades, just trading 1 contract. Can't trade less than 1. That's 1 contract. Not 10, not 20, like 50, like some people tell me they're doing. I don't ask. It's none of my business, but I keep it conservative. One contract was over $3,000 a day yesterday. It was one of the best days of the year. And it was very clear cut, no gray area with Abletrend. Yes, it's a buy. No, it's not. Here's the exit. Here's your stop. Here's the entry. No gray area like every other indicator where, we have different people could interpret it in different ways. No gray areas. That's what I like. Very clear cut. If it's a winner, a loser, here's where you get in, here's where you get out, here's where you put your stop loss. No trading here because we don't have the 3-minute X. That's the most important one, the 3-minute signal as well as the 1 minute. We have to have the 3-minute and the 1 minute agree. There's where we're getting short. There's the next signal right there. No trade anywhere. Next trade is right there. Beautiful short trade right there. Now, we also have something called a 2 green bar stop loss. When you get 2 greens in a row, after you're in a big profit only, at least 10 points for the mini NASDAQ, we move the stop from here, second higher row of red dots. We move it a little closer to the price. I discuss all this in the one-on-one trading session. If you don't do the one-on-one trading session and when you're on your trial, you're wasting your money. It's only 15 minutes, and I'm willing to do that for you. If somebody wanted to help me after I spent money to buy something, my God, I'd be there in a heartbeat. Make sure I'm at my computer. We do screen sharing, and I'll gladly help you and show you the right way, the best way, the consistent way to trade with Abletrend. And you'll learn more in the 15-minute one-on-one trading session with myself that I'll gladly do for you than you can do for hours and hours on your own. Everybody tells me that every day. So I'm willing to do that, and I'll be happy to help anytime. And obviously, the sooner you get your 1 month trial, the better, because I want you to know the right way so you can take advantage of these signals for your 1 month trial. Everybody gets one 30-day trial, and then, as I said before, you either get a 1 year or a permanent license, whichever you choose. So we had a beautiful sell signal right there. We have a 2 green bar stop out right there. We picked up 30 points, which is $600 in 20 minutes using Abletrend per every 1 contract that you trade. That's 600 per contract. If you trade 10 lots, that's 6,000 in 20 minutes. But I keep it conservative. I just keep everything very low key. Cool stuff right there. Very, very good stuff. No trade zone here. Losing trade here, triple confirmation sell signal, and then we're going to get stopped out right in there. That's a losing trade right there. Obviously, we're up a bunch, but it's going to be losing trades. Count on it. Now, that's during the dead zone. We call the dead zone between 12:30 and 1:30 Eastern time. I'm counting this as a loss, but many people, us included, don't like to trade during the dead zone because it's lunchtime in New York, and most people are, eating lunch, and everybody who day trades already knows this. During lunchtime, the market gets very, flat, choppy. So we don't trade from 12:30 to 1:30. I just wanted to point out that's a losing trade. So I'm going to count that as a loss, just in case maybe you did. It's optional. Now, you may want to trade during that time. Fine. If you did, it would have been a losing trade. So I like to make sure I point out those losing trades. Yes, Michael Z. Actually, you're right about that. Yes, sir. Another triple confirmation sell signal right there. And this was a huge winner. Look at this thing. Look at this thing go. When you're watching this live, and this is what you see. Yes, Michael. Yes, yeah. I'm just getting back to that real quick. Yes, Michael Z. That was, and then the next one was that really nice sweet spot. So there's your triple confirmation sell signal. You're below the blue support point, the blue 3-minute support. You've heard me say a million times. That's the key. Get below that support, you're in good shape. So we go along. This is just a beautiful thing right here. There's our 2 greens. We're in a big profit. We don't get stopped out actually until we're out over there because the bar turned blue. Blue and red are opposites in Abletrend. Blue is an uptrend, red is a downtrend. So we're short, to be exact. We went short right here. I love that 2 o'clock Eastern time trade. Boy, to me, the best times to trade are the first and last 2 hours of the U.S. session. Fantastic. We are short here at 609, and we're stopped out here at 580. That was a good one. I didn't realize that. 39-point profit at $780 for every 1 contract that you trade. Pretty sweet trade right there. We're well up over what, 1,400, 1,500 now. That's after winning 3,000 yesterday per one contract. Going into this last hour of the day, and love that last hour. Triple confirmation buy signal here. We lost 5 points on that trade because we started out a winner, turned around and came back. Lost 5 points on that trade. 5 points is $100. No trade zone here, obviously. There's your next signal, triple confirmation sell signal. Let's see how that one did. We're short right here at 560. See how that one did. Pretty sweet. Here's two greens. That was a 35 point winner. Let's call it 30. It was, again, just add on for some slippage and commissions. It would be stopped out right there. 30 points. Pretty cool stuff. Nice, nice, nice. Steve, why are you buying with the red X's? Buying? No, I'm selling short right here, Steve. See, red bar, red X, red dot, red 2 minute. You got a red 3 minute. You've got a red 2 minute sell signal. You've got a red 1 minute. You've got a red price bar. That's just as sweet as it gets. Everything is red. So we buy on the red bars, and we buy on the blue bars, we sell on the red bars. This is a no trade zone. No trade. We never ever buy if there's anything red above the price. We never ever go short if there's anything blue under the price. It would just be running right into an invisible roadblock. So no, we never buy unless we have everything aligned up. Red bar, red dot, red X. Any blue under the price, we would never ever go short. We never buy with any red above it. That's called a no trade zone. So we went short here, picked up another 30 points. I mean, just an unbelievable day today. I had a client today tell me he made 7,000 between yesterday and today. He just trades one contract. He just takes every signal like a robot. He doesn't think, doesn't look at anything else. He just takes all the signals. He paid for a lifetime license in 2 days. Not everybody can do that because they just, it's a little quick. It's fast moving, or their emotions get in the way. Totally understand that. Totally get that. It happens to all of us. Believe me, I know the feeling. But if you're very disciplined and take all the trades, everybody who did, I'm sure there were hundreds of people did. It's almost 7,000 profit in 2 days. Now, tomorrow could be a losing day. Who knows? Could very well happen. We certainly have losing days too. So good stuff. Hope you've been taking advantage of the signals. I'll gladly do a trading session with you. One more quick question. Abra, the entries at the start of the next candle to close. The entries at the start of the next candle, Abra. In other words, once you have, I'll zoom in real close here. Once you have a buy signal, like you have an obvious one right here, a sell signal, a triple confirmation short signal, the open of the next bar, right there. See that little line that sticks out? That's the open of the next bar, regardless of the color. Once this triple confirmation bar closes, the open of the next bar is right there. That's where we enter the trade. And always market. Never limit, always on market. So we'd go market, sell market right there. So the open of the net, once this bar closes, it's final. It will never, ever change colors again. So the open of the net, and we've had nothing but red. We've had nothing but 3 minute crosses for hours and hours all day. All morning was uptrend, blue X's on the 3 blue minute buy signals, and for hours we had nothing but red X's. So we're not even going to consider buy signals when we have red X's. All this time we're just looking for a red bar, the next first red bar that closes red. The open of the next bar is right there. We go short. 30-point winner. So, good stuff. Hope this was helpful for you. I'm always glad to help. Let me know how I can in any way. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night and stay safe.